Oops. Not sure where it's broken. Oh, there. Oh no, another line. I don't think I'm gonna get used to how the look after all the struggle I went through to get them right. I still feel like they don't look right. Like, as I said in the video where I made them, it was like, okay, good enough, you know, but still something's off about them. I gotta practice to draw shoes probably a bit more. Funny how on Jinx actually, it didn't, like, it wasn't that hard. I had to admit too that I was lucky to find, I found a little picture reference of the boots. No, it wasn't. Like, I found reference of the boot more than Vi's, and that obviously helped because they were in different positioning. But oh, another line. But yeah, I found like a 3D model of Jinx, I think it was, and it was in various positions, so it was really, really useful to draw the boots for her. Made it much easier than Vi. But to be honest too, this position is probably harder than the one Vi is in. Like, she's basically, the boots are basically in a profile, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess. After all, it's all my fault because I probably set up myself for a bit of a complicated composition in the way that they're in weird positions and, you know, they have a lot of complicated clothes that I'm not used to draw. So it's nothing to get out of proof as well. Okay, base colors for Vi. I don't know why, despite not having that much skin showing, I decided to go for the skin color as the base color. I'm gonna do the same with Jinx, though she does have a lot more skin showing in this case. For Jinx, I'm gonna go. I'm not following your reference for the skin color, by the way. I'm just, you know, picking a color. I'm gonna go with a grayer, lighter tone for Jinx. So I'm thinking maybe that's too gray. I don't know. I should go a bit redder. I think there. Okay. Funny how sometimes, well, I think all the times, you go over the borders like this, you fill it in, and then later when you're painting, you still manage to find little bits that weren't painted. I'm never sure about how that happens because, honestly, I feel like I can see really well right now. I think better now that I took off that layer, by the way. And still, when you start coloring, there's always little bits that weren't colored for some mysterious reason. Like, why is that? Can somebody explain why that happens? I'm already thinking that I'm gonna have so much fun coloring in the braids. With its real color, I mean. I don't know why I like drawing hair so much. I really don't. Especially because most people hate it. Like, I find funny that I like painting and drawing, two of the things that people usually hate. That's hair and hands. That doesn't mean I don't struggle with hands. Not with hair though. I don't usually struggle with hair a lot. But I do with hands sometimes. Also, I don't like this hard brushes. Like for my usual line art of that. But for coloring in, I do. Before I use brushes, little line that needs to be a bit cleaned up. Okay. Yeah, the thing is that when you color it in with soft brushes, I always ended up with much more, like many more holes than what I do now. At least this, but still, they do definitely notice that it helps a bit. See what I was talking about with the boots over here? I mean, they're not, I don't find them pretty. I don't think like they turned out well. Like, I mean, I wouldn't look at them and say, look how well drawn those boots are. No. But they definitely look much better than Vice. And it was much, much easier to do. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but they're a copy paste of each other. So basically, the back boot is the same with a bit of a. I changed the proportions a bit, obviously, so because the back one will be smaller and all. But yeah, mostly the same. Another thing that I figured out when I was working on this is that I'm not really that fond of drawing clothes. Not this complicated sort of clothes. I mean, like all these belts and accessories and gloves and stuff. I don't usually mind drawing clothes, but I don't know. It felt like really annoying to draw all of these on her. Maybe too, if I had a better photo reference, it would have been easier. But it was still a bit frustrating. Which is way too bad because I've always wanted to do something steampunk themed. And I think that will frustrate me way too much. Too many details, mechanisms, and little things, probably, for my taste. I don't know. Maybe you get used to it, I guess. I don't know. I was really looking forward to finish this drawing week, but it has definitely taken longer than expected. Now at least I'm hoping to finish it this weekend, before the week ends. And there's our Jinx. Because I do need to start making for my weekend. I think closer and faster than I initially expected. This is what I filler tool a lot of time. I was so focused on preparing for the convention that I barely realized that it was on. Whoops, another line. It's just the previous weekend of Valentine's Day. Not that I celebrated or anything, I mean, because of taking merch, something that will be Valentine's related to the convention. I don't know if many people would celebrate that. It's not like it's Christmas, But what's that? Another line. But still, I feel like I should have prevented that. I don't know, just taking into account that it was close to that. Like, for example, in the last one, it was close to Halloween, and I did take some Halloween things. Not a lot, but some, and I don't really know. Also, Valentine's Day is not a holiday I do have a lot of merch for, so nothing that I can think of that is that Valentine's related. I think I have a drawing or two, but it's not. They're old, not that relevant anymore. And I don't know, because I don't think I'll have that much time to do something new. Okay. I think that's it. Oh no, it's not. Whenever you think that's it, you will see another bit sticking out you have to erase. Okay. So Jinx is definitely paler and whiter. It does have, she has a bit of a bluish tone in her features. Not always. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the reference, right? But she does have definitely grayer. So I'm gonna keep her like that. And I think Vi is a bit warmer. Depends on the reference as well. But definitely not as yellowed, maybe. Let me adjust that. I had a blue over here that I like for her hair. This. That's perfect. And I think I'm gonna go this one for Vice color. Okay. Okay, that was a bad idea. I was going to do it as a clipping mask, but I think I'll prefer to do it separately. See, a little hole. Always happens. I don't know if this is too blue for her hair. Oh, it will work as a base color, then we can add lighter shadows. Oh no. I saw like a little bit that wasn't colored. It's already fun to see the colors appearing on the reference. I mean, on the picture. Sorry, I was thinking about references as I said that. I've become a bit of a freak of organization even on Twitch. I was saying, got interrupted, sorry, that I've become a bit of a freak of organization even on layers on Photoshop. Realized that I get a bit frustrated when there's too many layers. But I used to put them all as together as possible. But the thing was that a lot of times I needed them separated, and I realized that I would just build them together way too fast, and then I will need them, to be separated, which is annoying, obviously. So yeah, I've started to sort of organize them and put them in different folders, and that definitely helps. It looks so red, especially against all this green. So I've said it in previous spots, just in case you missed it. I usually change the color of the line art later to match better the role. But I do like to work with colored line art. This is really bothersome. I feel like it will be fun to do a section where it's in black and except their hairs. I feel like that would be not this one though, but something that work to mute, keep them there. I still don't have like a color palette decided though. Okay, it's time now to start painting the clothes and giving them the base colors. Tea break. It's getting cold, by the way, because I keep forgetting that it's there. Okay, we've already been here for like 45 minutes, and all that I've done is color that. Let me open the reference for their clothes. So now that I'm realizing their clothes are really pretty mutated too, like except the jacket maybe that's red and a pretty vibrant red, just like her hair. The rest is basically grays and yeah, muted tones. So it almost works with the black and white thing I told you about. So Jinx's trouser seems to be a color like this. I think I'm gonna color that now. And maybe later I'm gonna go with the rest of their clothes, because it's basically she's dressed in black really. So except for those bits, she's not really. She doesn't have any more color than that. I think I'm gonna paint this part too, despite it being another color. Just so the trousers are mostly together in the same layer. It feels like it's gonna be a bother to have it, you know. I will probably pull them together later anyway, but another thing that doesn't fully convince me, and I keep pointing attention to you, to the points that I don't like, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, is her butt, really. I'm not convinced with how it's positioned. I'm not sure. It's just, there's something about it that I can't quite tell what is it, but there's something I don't like. Anyway, after all the work that I've been putting in this composition, I think that I might be overthinking some details too much, because maybe those are certain things that later you don't really notice when you're looking at the full thing, you know? Like obviously the best will be to have it all perfect, but if not, it's okay too. There's a certain satisfying feeling about this phase, especially when you start to see the final colors. Nothing else purple in here, is it? Oh. I hate this. E. Little holes. How did I not notice this one? Can I go back and check on those? See, even if you look, there's always some that it will escape your eye. Okay, and now with the black. I think I'm just gonna go with pure black. Or maybe just a dot there. So it's a bit softer. Let's see if we can notice. No. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Look, a little hole. Fixed. It's so ugly when you take off the line art. It wasn't even on purpose, but it was ugly. Okay, I just realized that I think the pouch over here was purple too. So I'll have to go back on that. For the boots, I'm thinking about doing the same and just filling them up now with black. And I'll go over later with the details. Depending on the day, this process of filling up everything can be sort of satisfying and a bit addictive at a certain point. Like, as you see, you progress pretty fast in comparison to other things. It's sort of addictive, but some days it's just a bit draining as well. Today I feel like it's draining for me for some reason. I'm feeling like a bit tired already. So I'm not sure if this stream's gonna go for much longer. Like I keep thinking about adding certain details and stuff, and I really don't feel like it. That's why I'm saying that. Despite that, I think it's looking much better now. Okay, I just realized it's funny how people change things a bit of on their own way. Like people usually who do cosplays are like super realistic, and I just saw a cosplay where the pants are basically hot pink, and I was like, am I confused? But no. Is it? I don't know. Maybe is it because of the game? I think I saw pictures of the game and her pants seemed a bit more pink on the game. Maybe they just wanted the colors to be a bit more muted when it came to the show. I don't know. I feel like that color will fit into her lips. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Okay, so Jinx's base, I will say, it's finished basically. I'm not sure if I should. I think I'm gonna color vibe before I go. Okay. I feel like Vi, instead of having as much black, she has a bit more of a dark blue, maybe? Whoa. I almost threw away my tea. I was trying to reach for it without looking. That's the result. Yeah, she seems to have a lot more blue tones. Why can't I? Okay. It seems like this is blue as well. Comes to a point where you basically have to make up what you're not sure about. Okay, what else? The birds. The birds seems, yeah, they seem to be blue as well. The parts that don't have bandage. Oh no, another line art. I'm just gonna color this in like that. I'll change the color of the soul later. It's on another tone. Oh good, this one is all blue. I should see if it's... This is one of the parts that is tiring me about this today. Having to correct all the little nooks. A bit annoying. I don't know, there's just days, you know? There's days where this part will be enjoyable. There's days where it wouldn't. Like, I mean, it's never one of my favorite parts, but sometimes it's less annoying than others. I'm gonna use this color. Yeah, I think for the shirt and bandages. See, now I think it might be too gray. I don't know. And the bandages are a bit more yellow. So... The color of her pants is a bit like this, but darker. Grayer. Even grayer. Let's see up close. Yeah, I think that looks similar. I think I might modify it a bit later. I still see it a bit too green. I need to be a bit less green. no. This part had lines and I forgot about them. Really wasn't feeling like doing line art now. More line art, I mean. Okay. Oh no, I need to change the brush again. Forgot about that. I don't know why, this is just one of those drawings where I want to finish it, but I feel like it drains my energy. Especially, I don't know, not yesterday, not as much, but today, I'm feeling a bit tired of it. And I keep saying that I should just stop, but a lot of times it takes me a while to actually stop after I feel a bit tired of it. And I really wanted to finish to fill up the line on the base colors. At least the basic ones. I can add more details later. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna add lines on the trousers and things like that, but some of them at least. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna grab oh, I forgot. I think I'm gonna make it slightly grayer. I feel like it's actually pretty gray. It just looks greener because it's not over green. Okay, I'm gonna pick a sort of yellowish stone. I think I saw one over here. No, that's gonna be way too yellow. I'm not sure if this one, maybe. Too gray. Is it the same that I picked before? Too bright. It's funny how it changes when you put it over here. Something like this, but maybe darker. Hey. I feel like I should just go with something greener and muddier. Muddier. Not that dark. I can't even know how to color mix right now. I think I'm gonna try with that color and then just work with it a bit more with You know, adjust the color later. It's fine. Oh, I just realized that I should have painted this part of the jacket with this blue. I'll do it later. Why is the tattoo? Whoops, what am I painting now? I should erase that tattoo. Okay. Whoops. Seems like there's some unpainted parts over here. Okay. What's this layer? Can't see any change with it. Where's the layer with that color? Or did I put it? Oh my god. What have I done with it? Sometimes it's really frustrating. Same one. I'm just dumb. Let's see, because I wanted to play with it and I need it on another layer for that. So yeah, a bit yellowish, definitely. Maybe slightly darker. Yeah, because I can add some highlights later. Okay, I think that looks better. I don't mind them mid together now. And last thing, the jacket, and we're done for the day. Okay, and here's where we leave it today. I thought I would be done a while back, like half an hour ago, with the colors, and it ended up taking me much longer than I initially expected. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired, and really now comes the fun part, and I don't feel like I have energy for that now. It's a bit later. It's a bit too late over here already to get working on this, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to stream it or not. I feel like I should stream it because I've basically streamed most of the process of this drawing, but I'll see. I'll see where my mood is tomorrow. So thank you so much for being around, if you were, or if you're watching this on YouTube later, and I hope you enjoyed it, even though I feel like it's a bit boring to see someone color something in, but you never know, people might enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!